Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a High ELO Game Cast. I am Sylphin, where we look at what high ELO players do in their matches. Usual disclaimer, ELO is a third-party system. It is not official, so we are simply doing our best to find what high ELO players do and try to learn from their strategies. Amazon is the tried and true way of shopping for anything you need or want at the lowest prices. Support the channel at no cost to you by doing your Amazon shopping through the link in the video description. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this match. So on the blue team here, we have TMN on Murdoch, Talreno on Gadget, Colombian on Rampage, Shu on Muriel, and Penguin Hitter on Several. We have Import Top on Kwong, Diamond Gosu on Muriel, 617273656E6963 on Morigesh, Meds on Grux, and Digimon Digivolve on Murdoch. So it looks like we have the Murdoch and Muriel meta right now. Simply the burst crowd control is real. It's hard to deal with. So Muriel can really deal with that burst damage and really kind of help with mitigating a lot of its effects. Morigesh versus Gadget in the mid lane will be very, very interesting until Talreno can have the good poke. I mean, Morigesh will be able to kind of run right up to her and do her nice good combo. As well as long as she can combo that really well, then she will certainly be able to harass this Gadget out. But, I mean, if the Gadget does some work, maybe she will. So it looks like 6172 is going really hard into Talreno here. All those basics really forcing her back. So the Rampage is going to have to come and help out the mid lane as Morigesh has virtually no escape, which will make some ganks pretty darn easy. Yes, her increased movement speed, Swarm is a pretty good ability, but no hard disengage for her. Import Top versus Penguin Hitter here is going to be a very interesting solo lane. I will probably assume that Severog actually might be able to win this lane once he gets some good sustain, as once he gets some good stacks off, his Sylphin will be able to harass the Kwong without proccing the minion aggro, which if he can just continually use that and not kind of let Kwong basic attack these too much, well, then he'll have a pretty good time. Digimon Digivolve gets the rock to the back of the head, and he's trying to get TTM, and he actually does. So he does get 1-for-1 there, as who got the kill for the other team here. Colombian did get that kill here on Rampage, but looks like Severog did go down here to Meds and Import Top, ganking here in the solo lane. So looks like they trade 1-for-1 in their duo lanes, but gets the kill here over top. Who got that kill? Was it Meds? No, it was Import Top. So Import Top comes out with the Possessed Sprykin. Possessed Sprykin for Digi, really? Or is that is a bug indeed. So Import Top does get the Possessed Sprykin. Does Penguin Hitter go for it? No, he's not going to be able to go for it. Font of Experience and Lamplighter. Font of Experience on Severog is going to be really nice. He does really like his levels, getting those abilities up. Talreno, can he land those basics? No, he can't. Columbia's going to come over here to confirm the kill. Likely does he misses his rock. 61, I'm just going to call him, is going to be able to get out. Meds coming in to peel for him, as well as the Muriel does show her face. So unfortunate exchange there in the mid lane, as Colombian cannot confirm that. So Penguin Hitter is going to have to be very careful. This looks like he's going to definitely go down. There is the no. Import Top confirms that kill with the Possessed Sprykin. Is going to put him at the early game advantage, severe early game advantage. So as long as he does not snowball, which at this moment he has 2 kills under his belt already. Yeah, Penguin Hitter's going to have it's going to be an uphill battle for him, literally and metaphorically, against Import Top here. This duo here is pushing up tremendously. Digimon Evolve is pushing hard into TTMN and Shu here, as that's maybe not necessarily the smartest thing. With Colombian, one of the highest ELO players currently in Paragon, in his strong jungle, so close to the duo lane, this Morigesh is going to have to support this really quite often, and that is exactly what she is doing. 61 here rotating over as they don't have a ward, so not sure where Colombian is going to be able to gank this duo lane really hard. So it is going to be important for 61 here to push this lane a lot. Penguin Hitter is trying to duel this Kwong here, but it's not really going to be the smartest move because he has possess. So really you just have to play it safe, get those stacks, just back off. But with Kwong, with the sword and the good burst with Light of the Heavens, it's going to make it tough. So Penguin Hitter definitely has his work cut out for him. There is the mark into the doesn't do it. Penguin Hitter does get out of there with the Morigesh ultimate. Not working here. Colombian is looking for the gank. Diamond Gosu way overextended. Very easy pick here as he was trying to get that hero experience, which is so important for Muriel. I really don't blame Diamond here trying to stay in lane, getting that hero experience, because as Muriel, that ultimate is really important. That is why you're seeing Font of Experience. Oh, or not. Nope, Font of Experience here on Shu. Do we see it on Diamond Gosu? No. Just Coin Master so far. That is a very good card. Font of Experience on Muriel. It's a bit of an odd card for support. It doesn't provide you any sustain, but sustain through the increased hero levels in terms of your abilities. Maybe that. So Diamond Gosu trying to harass here a little bit, but gets a few shots to the face there. So yeah, as you can see, Shu here, Shui maybe perhaps is hero level 5 already. Maybe with TTM having to retreat there. 6-1 putting some pressure here on Telreno with the rotation here from Meds, but not much is happening. 4-2 here for the orange team. They're gonna have to be careful as 61 comes in here looking like a little bit of a issue, but Meds does use that crush, right? Crush, I believe that's called, to knock up Colombian. There is the CC, but not much he can do. Colombian way overextending, maybe thinking he can 1v1 Meds, but 61 was there. He was there the entire time, so not really sure there. A little bit of a misplay. Telreno unfortunately had no mana, so she couldn't really be in there. Looks like a big dive here from Diamond and Digimon trying to harass Shu here. Trying to get some revenge here for that gank on Diamond Gosu. So the solo lane's looking pretty quiet so far. Penguin Hitter maybe does have, no, he doesn't have he doesn't have possessed. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Okay, so there's Exoskeleton and Possessed. Maybe he just didn't have that before. Maybe it took a little longer for him to get it. But now that he has that sustain, he is 2 attribute points behind. He does have Flame. Okay, so in Green Spring. So Penguin Hitter is going to have a little bit of a harder time, but a lot of damage here from Penguin Hitter is going to be that Sylphin, which is ability damage, not necessarily the basic damage like Green Spring is going to mitigate. So that is looking pretty good for Penguin, as long as he just use his Sylphins over and over as damage here on import. It's going to be fairly easy. All right, so we have a 2v2 here in this 1v1 lane. Looks like a very good smash and grab, but there's the Muriel ultimate coming in to save that, and that's going to be a very good disengage here from Meds and Import Top, knowing that they can't deal with that at all. Penguin Hitter is low on mana, so he has to retreat, and the solo lane looks like it's just set back to normal here. Import Top is likely going to have that mana reactor, which is exactly why he's full mana, and Penguin Hitter is not. He's going to have mana reactor soon as well. One more point and he will be in there, and he will have that as well. Pretty much infinite sustain for the solo lane. Just going to be constant fighting. Oh, did you guys see that basic attack? Did you see that basic attack cause the water to... Oh, that was wonderful. I don't know why. I don't know why that just surprised me so much. That was beautiful. Penguin Hitter, he has that escape, but he's being so aggressive. The sword misses. You want to be careful with Fury the Storm because that's 2 abilities into the Murdoch Snipe that you just saw there. Import top. Yeah. Oh, being a little too aggressive there. Did might evolve. Trying to exchange here with TTM. Not able to. Almost got it with that Serenity here from Shu. And there is the Murdoch snipe. Unfortunately, not going to be able to. Shu has barely enough mana, but it is enough for the boots. And Meds is not able to confirm the kill there on Shu. So great counter gank here. Well, gank here from Meds. Great counter gank here from Colombian to Boulder. Meds from confirming that kill there on Shu. So good pressure on each solo lane. It's just unfortunate here that Import Top has given him a good lead here. 3 kills over Penguin Hitter to kind of put his team ahead. Otherwise, it would be kind of quite fair. So the solo lane here is looking very much in favor of Import Top. Going to allow him to do exactly what he's doing right now, invading this weak side enemy jungle here for the blue team and maybe ganking this gadget. Gonna have not very good escape, and maybe gonna suffer there a little bit. Digivolve wants to harass Colombian here as he goes into his jungle, but doesn't look like he's gonna be able to do very much. Penguin Hitter is gonna have a good time to come back here. 47 with 76. No way is that true. 76 farm? Outbeating his carry here in the solo lane. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. 76 to 47 here for Penguin Hitter. And I wish I could see oh, unfortunate there. TTMN and Shu being very aggressive, trying to focus down each of the carries, and looks like the blue team wins out in there, but they have their lane dead. So whether that is a disadvantage or not, we have yet to remain, as will provide TTMN the opportunity to farm quite nicely if they do slow push that. Penguin Hitter is getting harassed tremendously. There is the sword. Do we see the fury? No, there's a smash and grab, the crush, and Penguin Hitter not having the greatest of time here. I would have thought that Sevarog would definitely have gotten the edge over the Bong, but not so much. Looks like Orb Prime is coming out here from Import Top and Meds. Does Meds have the great sustain? No, he doesn't have the possessed Brykin, but Import Top is going to have it. So, wow. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Flame and Flame dealing that much damage? I'm sorry, Epic. At the 12-minute mark, that should not be possible. I'm sorry. Little aside here. That should not be possible. Wow. Epic, that is not a thing. That should not. I don't agree with that gameplay design element at all. Oh boy. Ugh. Like, what do you want to be a possibility in your game? What in the possibility space of Paragon, what do you want to have as a possibility? Do you want a map objective to be available at the 12-minute mark? Is that a priority in your game space? Map objectives are engaging, I suppose. At the 12-minute mark? At the 13-minute mark? Is that a oh, let me do it out of the comments, guys. I suppose it provides another thing to be interested in, to do on the map. Whether I want that in my video game at the 12-minute mark in a MOBA? I mean, we've barely left the early game. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe that's too traditional. Maybe that's not the future of MOBAs, perhaps. But let me know down in the comments. Huge steamroll from this, which is part of why I don't like this at all. Meds going in with the Warlords challenge here. Smash and grab on TTMN, absolutely destroying him. Able to tank quite a few hits of this tower here with a nice amount of no basic armor. So there you go. Do we have damage reduction? That is the option. No, of course they have mana reactor, as it's still busted. So There is a good counter push here from Penguin Hitter. A little bit of a replay bug, and this is why I don't like it. The snowball is too real here in the high MMRs. Why I can't handle playing in Diamond or the high plat that I'm now in. It's too ruthless. It's the snowball is too real. Things are they're too impactful. They're simply too impactful, and that's an inhibitor down at the what 14-minute mark. Not a thing that should happen in Paragon, in my opinion. The possibility space is too big at this point. Yes, you want diversity, but you want that happening between human strategy and human tactics, the winning of 1v1s in your lanes, of 2v2s in your lanes, and rotations to kill people and siege objectives. Map. I mean, if you want this to be the case, nerf or prime, nerf it. 10% bonus. If especially since it's so squishy, or if you want to keep it as it's such an empowered state. But I don't agree with that. Pardon me. Talreno gets absolutely obliterated there with the nice gank here from Import Top from the 61. Overextended here with the you know, the tier 1 down, the left side so open. You know, that is part of the issue here. Again, movement speed has been reduced across the board, which is really nice here. Here, let's hopefully fix this replay bug. There we go. With movement speed reduced, that is a step in the right direction, but perhaps the map is a little bit too small. Maybe they are going to be redoing that, you know, to match the 2v2 lanes. Who knows? But we definitely will see, and that's part of it. The snowball it's just way too ruthless. There's no comeback, and that is not something you want in a strategy game. At some point, you know that the chances of coming back, the comeback mechanics are just so in your favor. It's just not fun, or it's just not it's not a reasonable possibility. And at that point, why would you play or commit to something that is unreasonable? And that is just simply not, you know, something that we want ever in anything. So I mean, yes, there's lots of work, and this is all of a sudden turned into a Paragon discussion / rant / ideas. Digimon evolving, wanting to 1v1 here. Colombian's absolutely going to win this. There is the Blitz Rush coming in. The Muriel ultimate is going to help him out here, and a 4-person gank here in the juggle on Colombian. Secures that kill. Fantastic response here from the orange team, as Colombians simply just wanted some farm in his jungle after a early or prime take and early inhibitor here for the orange team. Looks like, you know, this is kind of what has me so down about the high competitive play here in Paragon, and what has me so down playing on my main account. It's you know, I random, and I want to play all the heroes in the game, not just the meta heroes, and that simply automatically almost seems to put my team at a disadvantage, even though somehow I got into that high level. And you know, teams just kind of snowball. They snowball, you know, over the smallest of mistakes, and there's really kind of no comeback that kind of is deserving of the magnitude of the errors previous in the game. So just makes it hard. Makes it really hard here. 61 and Digimon Digivolve get taken out here, trying to be a little bit too aggressive after this middle inhibitor pick. The blue team is trying to come back here. Med smash and grab almost takes out. Yes, he does actually take out Colombian here. Although Import Top wants to rectify this issue and get some revenge here on Penguin Hitter. Nice Muriel ultimate comes in to save Penguin Hitter and push Import Top away. He's going to stay, though, because he is infinite sustain Kwong with ridiculous damage. Overtuned Kwong for some reason in this last patch, so he can stay in here. Nice, full mana, almost full health and almost full mana. So there you guys go. very different High ELO Game Cast, as, you know, at some point, you almost know the outcome of this game, and you know what? That's just how it is. So guys, let me know down in the comments about anything that I have said. Of course, some of this is just my own personal opinion. Some of it is just my own personal experience, and like that's like I'm perhaps maybe exaggerating a wee bit, but like otherwise it's not, and it's kind of the impression that is placed upon me, and that's just my impression. That's it, and you know that matters to some degree too. So it looks like Penguin Hitter here. He does have Application Engineer, and look at that, just chunk at Penguin Hitter here. As 61 is trying his best to stay close to Penguin Hitter, but there is the Colossal Blow to pit him in his place, get him away because of that ridiculous Application Engineer. There is the Subjugate to keep her back in his place. Colombian is trying to help by peeling this, as Colombian yeah, he knows he knows what's going on here. Maybe that's some serious lag, but not likely. As yeah, it's I would not be that impressed anyways. TTM and getting nicely healed there, probably a radiant healer here. Is that from here? Yeah, Malik's Prayer. There we go. Nicely done, but it's not enough. Digimon Digivolve trying to confirm that kill there on Penguin Hitter, but isn't enough. Import Top is trying to finish his kill here on Talreno, but yeah, so it looks like the orange team is gonna have a nice easy job finishing this off here, as that early game lead from a ridiculously early and easy or prime snowballs, and that's just the issue. Just overtuned, overemphasized confirmability here in Paragon is it's really tough. It makes this high level play too transactional. You know, it's too rock paper scissors. You know, at some play, it's just at some level, it's you know, it's just what, you know. You play rock, and the enemy team can, you know, they slip in a paper, and that's pretty much it. So there you guys go. A really good example of the struggles that that I'm going through, and you know, some of the things that are happening here in the high level play, even in the play that that I do, and yeah, so there you go. Anything interesting here? No, a lot of growth here. Nice tanky Kwong that deals insane amount of damage as well. Colombian here going, yeah. Numbing Rogue, Tyrant, likely to get Unbroken Spirit here from Flame of Zetchin, or transition immediately from Tyrant. Nice Malik's Prayer, which is something you don't see too often here on Muriel's. I do really like it. The wards here, Lamplighter. I do often wonder if just getting Lamplighter is better than the Protective Sentry, but I don't know, I just like Protective Sentry because it also gives good mana regen here. Green Spring, Unbroken Spirit, and Possessed Spryken because of the reduced economy here. Not able to get Numbing Rogue or anything like that. Talreno here with Soldier of Fortune. Very interesting. And Yomi Spectre. Very interesting deck here. I really like the idea of Soldier of Fortune. Unfortunately, again, it's just not allowed. It's just simply not allowed to kind of do its magic, which I think there is good opportunity there. And Yomi Spectre would be great with a Wraith composition or a Shadow Dancer. Anybody, Kalari especially. Amplification Engineer and Atomic Soldier. What a insane combination. Ventral Mire on a Muriel. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Max health, basic armor, great support here to try to be the peel that her team needs. Again, there's a Protective Sentry and Growth Totem. Growth Totem. She does have Surprising Burst now with the high damage on her Serenity. So there is that. And there you go. Blitz Rush on a carry is fantastic. Power and attack speed almost warrants going into that two knowledge. So there you guys go. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this game, and especially a lot of my commentary. Patreon allows creators to offer their fans a way of supporting them and what they do. With flexible and painless payment options, anyone can support their creator for as little as $1 a month. If you would like to help me do what I love, check out the link in the video description to learn more. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it, share it with the community. Of course, guys, subscribe if you guys like this content, especially if you found it useful. Please subscribe so I can do it for you later, and hit that bell notification so that you get notifications of when my streams and my content goes live. Please check the video description for links to my website, merchandise store, and Amazon affiliate links, as well as all my social media right here. Huge shout out to all my Patreon supporters and YouTube sponsors and Twitch subscribers. Really makes these videos possible. Till next time, like always, guys, stay optimistic and positive.